to England for. I lived in Kentish town, and I got to record the song with Lou Reed. I can tell you this story, but it's the biggest name drop story, and it makes me look like such a dick. Do you want to know it? You have to keep it to yourself. And it's true. God, I'm in two minds because it really does make me look like a weirdo. So I recorded this with Lou Reed. I was very, very lucky to do so. I got a call from Tony Visconti, who I met, and would I like to? Lou wanted to record this song of mine that I'd written and already released. Would I want to record with him? I didn't even answer. I was on a plane. I was there. And I was such a fan of Lou's for a long time. And we had this gorgeous day. He was a bit prickly at first, as he was known to be, and he was saying, who did the string of who did the arrangement for this? It was a beautiful string section. Tony said he'd done it. And then he said, who wrote it? And they said, she did. And he looked at me, looked me up and down. Then he smiled at me, and we were friends for the rest of the day. And afterwards I was doing an interview, and somebody said, how did you end up doing that? And I said, I don't know, I didn't ask. I just said yes. So I rang Tony and I said, how did that happen? Well, when I was singing in the original with Jeff Beck, my good pal Jeff, who I love very dearly, Bowie came, and he was sitting up the very, very front. I told you! The reason why you don't tell these stories. He was sitting up the front, which totally unnerved me. And he was a big, Jeff and I were doing Les Paul and Mary Ford tribute. Les Paul invented the solid body guitar and the multi-tracking system. Very important. And Bowie was a massive fan of his and Mary Ford. So he sat at the front, and afterwards, on the tour bus, he pulled me to one side and had this lovely big chat with me about change and embracing it and going where you're uncomfortable as an artist. You have to keep pushing yourself. So it turns out, he called Tony and said he wanted to record this song with me. He looked at my stuff and he liked the song. And Tony reminded me he was in the middle of making Black Star. And so David Bowie rang Lou Reed and told Lou Reed he was to record this song with me. And that's how we ended up doing it. Isn't that mad? I better do a bloody version of it now. Isn't that mad? That's mad. Sorry. Do you remember we traced around from pub to pouch up through Kentish town? Only a 5 or 2 our neck. The drunk on the doorstep and more to our shame. Living over the offer had its trials. The fights all night out there and inside on those stews that lasted 3 days into 4, and the dread